Use my code PAY10 to get 10% off your next order of Advanced GG. Bungie has just released one of the best SMGs in Destiny 2. It is very easy to obtain. It is very easy to get tier 4, tier 5 versions of it. And it comes with a hollow foil version of it that looks sexy as hell. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the Yeartide Apex. What are the stats? What are the perks? What is the god roll you guys should be looking out for? That's what we're going to go over in today's video. Now let's get into it.
Yo, it's time to subscribe to Paid to Be Famous. What are you doing?
Subscribe to Paid to Be Famous.
Subscribe to Paid to Be Famous. Like the video. Come on.
Hell
you know
yeah.
the drill.
Button.
And slap that like button.
Solstice 2025 is here. Head on over to the tower, talk to Evil Levante. Right over here on the portal screen, you've got the holiday event. At the time of recording this video, we've got 12 days and 9 hours to grind to get this weapon. All you gotta do is complete activities to earn Solstice alloy, or you can get event tokens by completing these event challenges and purchase it directly from the event shop. And if you go into the portal, you can do activities that have the bonus reward Distorted Solstice Engram, and you'll get these weapons to drop at the end of activities. So like I said, very easy to obtain. So I haven't even hit 300 light and I got a tier 4 to drop. Comes with a bunch of enhanced perks, and I was lucky enough to get this hollow foil version of it. Got a really cool animation on it. Now the Yeartide Apex is a legendary energy submachine gun. It's a lightweight frame, superb handling, move faster while this weapon is equipped, fires at 900 rounds per minute. It's only been out for a day, and over on Light GG it already has a 5-star rating, which is the highest rating you can get for PvE. Now we used to rely on the Callus mini tool for our lightweight frame solar SMG needs, and as you can see, the Callus mini tool does have a ton of stats that are better than the Yeartide Apex, but the Yeartide Apex can roll enhanced perks and multiple traits in those perk columns. So even though the Callus mini tool has better stats, it is time for the Callus mini tool to ride off into the sunset, because there is a new cowboy in town, and that is the Tex Mechanica cowboy. And while we're on that subject, Tex Balanced Stock is one of the basic origin traits. Damaging targets while firing from the hip increases handling, reload speed, and movement speed while aiming down sights. And it also comes with Dreamwork basic origin trait. Once per reload, assist or assisted final blows partially refill the weapon from reserves and increase reload speed for a short duration. Bows receive faster draw time. Now as for the perks, we've got Transcendent Moment, Recycled Energy, Heal Clip, Feeding Frenzy, Lone Wolf, Attrition Orbs, and Demolitionist. Transcendent Moment states that final blows grant bonus stats based on the weapon's damage type alignment. Light elements grant stability and handling. Dark elements grant range and aim assist. While Transcendent, this weapon gets both bonuses. Recycled Energy states that reloading after defeating targets grants energy to your lowest charged ability. And of course we have Heal Clip on this. Reloading shortly after dealing a final blow grants cure to you and nearby allies. Finishing a reload within 5.3 seconds of a kill grants cure times 2 to you and cure times 1 to allies within 15 meters. Anytime a new solar weapon comes out and it has Heal Clip, that's pretty much what everybody goes for, and that is no different here. Definitely try to get a roll with Heal Clip on it. Then moving on, we have Feeding Frenzy. Each rapid kill with this weapon progressively increases reload speed for a short time. Then we also have Lone Wolf. Slightly improves aim assist, aim down sight speed, and airborne effectiveness. Increases these effects when there are no nearby allies. It passively grants 5 aim assist, 15 airborne effectiveness, and a 0.9 time ADS duration multiplier. And while there are no allies within 15 meters, it basically doubles this. You get 10 aim assist, 30 airborne effectiveness, and a 0.8 times ADS duration multiplier. It is looking like Lone Wolf is going to be the top dog when it comes to a PvP roll of this thing. Then we also have Attrition Orbs. Dealing sustained damage creates an orb of power. Attrition Orbs are really good on an SMG. I know a lot of people who run the multi-mac with Attrition Orbs, so now we just have a solar version of that you guys can try out. And of course, for your grenade builds, we have Demolitionists. Kills with this weapon generate grenade energy. Activating your grenade ability reloads this weapon from reserves. This is going to grant you 10% grenade ability energy. And in the last column, we have Burning Ambition, Binary Orbit, Incandescent, Harmony, Chaos Reshaped, and Target Lock. Burning Ambition states that dealing sustained damage scorches the target. Dealing damage to a scorched target inflicts scorch. Burning Ambition is a really good perk if you already have a build that revolves around Scorch. Maybe you're a Warlock main and you like the Hellion aspect, which is constantly scorching enemies. It takes like 3 to 4 hits of the Hellion to ignite an enemy, but if you have the Burning Ambition perk on your weapon, you can let the Hellion hit an enemy like 2 to 3 times and then use your weapon to get that ignition, which is really good. Binary Orbit states that Elemental Final Blows opposite this weapon increases damage for a short duration. Darkness Final Blows boost Arc, Solar, and Void weapons. Light Final Blows boost Stasis, Strand, and Kinetic weapons. So if you are on a Stasis, Strand, or Prismatic subclass and you get a Final Blow, this is going to grant you a 25% increase to damage for 8.5 seconds, which is a really long time to have a damage buff going. That is not bad, especially in the Crucible. You also have Incandescent. Defeating a target spreads Scorch to those nearby. More powerful combatants and opposing guardians cause Scorch in a larger radius. This is going to trigger a solar explosion that applies 30 Scorch stacks. If you're on a solar subclass and you have Ember of Ashes, it's going to apply 40 Scorch stacks and deal up to 30 damage to enemies within 4 meters of a target. Very good perk, but you probably already knew that. Then we have Harmony. Final Blows with other weapons improve this weapon's damage and performance for a short duration. Upon readying this weapon within 3 seconds of getting a kill with a different weapon, it grants you a 20% increase to damage and 15 handling for 7 seconds. This is a very niche perk. You could do really well with this in PvP. Then you have Target Lock. Damage increases the longer this weapon remains on a target. Target Lock, really good on auto rifles and SMGs. Then last but not least, you have Chaos Reshaped. This weapon gains bonus damage while in combat for an extended time. Remaining in combat for even longer rewards a larger damage bonus and periodically heals the wielder. So basically, this is like the Frenzy perk, but on steroids. Being in combat for 12 seconds grants a stack of Chaos Reshaped for 7 seconds, and maintaining the first stack for 12 seconds grants a second stack. Buff can be activated while stowed. Exchanging damage refreshes the buff duration. So at Chaos Reshaped ×1, this is going to grant you a 20% increase to damage, which is really good. You don't even need to get a kill for this to activate. But at Chaos Reshaped ×2, you get a whopping 35% increased damage and grants a periodic burst of healing. And the healing burst that you're going to get from this is going to be every 7 seconds for 35 HP heal. Now, Chaos Reshaped is really what makes this SMG stand out from the others. Chaos Reshaped used to be like a raid perk. It was on the Edge of Salvation weapons, but now we have it here on the Yeartide Apex for Solstice 2025. We already have other solar SMGs that come with Incandescent and can spread Scorch. So in my opinion, you definitely want to go with Chaos Reshaped on this. So what exactly is the god roll for PvE? You can go with something like Corkscrew Rifling to boost the stability, range, and handling by 5. I really like Ricochet Rounds just because it bounces off hard surfaces, but something that boosts the magazine like a Pendant Mag wouldn't be bad either. Heal Clip is just too good to pass up on this. This is going to save your life so many times while playing in PvE. And then like I was just going over, Chaos Reshaped for that 35% increase to damage for basically just doing nothing. You pair that with a reload speed masterwork, slap a backup mag on there, and this thing is going to be a monster in PvE. Now for PvP, I would go with something like Hammer Forge to boost the range, Ricochet Rounds to boost the range and stability. I would go with Lone Wolf to give you that boost to airborne effectiveness and aim assist. And then I would probably go with Target Lock just to make this consistent like all the time. At base in the Crucible, this SMG is going to get you a 0.73 second time to kill with 11 crits, 1 body. But if you get Target Lock active, it's going to drop it down to a 0.67, only requiring 11 crits. So Target Lock is really nice on this. But if you actually roll Chaos Reshaped and want to take that into the Crucible, just 1 stack of Chaos Reshaped is actually going to have a lower TTK than Target Lock. It's going to give you a flat 0.6 second TTK, and that's only going to require 9 crits and 1 body. And God forbid you get Chaos Reshaped ×2 in the Crucible, that's going to drop it down to a 0.53 second time to kill, only requiring 8 crits in 1 body. You slap a range masterwork on there, put a ballistics mod to boost the range and stability. I'm gonna give you 61 range, 57 stability, 64 aim assist, 55 airborne effectiveness, and that's gonna get this SMG up to almost 20 meters before damage drop off. So Guardians, those are my thoughts and opinions on what the god roll is for the Yeartide Apex. Let me know down in the comments what roll you have on yours. Did you get a holofoil version of it? Honestly, in my opinion, I think this holofoil version is the best holo that we've had in the game so far. If you guys are new here, need more Destiny 2 in your life, subscribe to the channel, drop a like if you found this helpful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.